I do want to talk about this real quick because for some people that weren't aware, All for One happened just a few days ago, August 23rd through the 24th. So this was over 4 days ago is when it ended. And this is essentially Hololive EN's big concert that they do, and they hang out, they have fun. By the way, shout out Lovely Sherry. They come together and they do a big 3D concert in New York. And I saw their last year one. That was really cool what they did. I've seen some of their 3D concerts. They're pretty darn cool. In fact, I'm not gonna play the video or the music video on this, but just because this got into my head, Taco's Bell ready for the show live. Just because this got into my bed, I need Hololive. Here we go. And again, I'm not playing. Fudge you. I want right here. And I'm not playing the audio on this because I'll get copyrighted, obviously. But this is like an example of their live shows and what they do. This is Hako's Bell. And you can see, like, these are cool. I actually kind of want to go see one of these. They're awesome. They look amazing. They're actually singing. They're dancing. And you can kind of tell, especially in this video, that it's a screen that they're obviously recording on. But it is like a really cool aspect. It's really cool to see that. And you know that the girls are actually dancing. This isn't just, hey, here's a pre-made video. These are the girls actually dancing. And people were having a lot of fun. You know, there's other images from people going to see it. There's other things. It was over at the Radio City Music Hall over in New York City. It looks like a cool event. I kind of wish I could have gone, but again, that would have been requiring me to go to New York City, and tickets went on sale. Not enough time to go. But I will say there is controversy because of what happened at All for One. Yeah, there's controversy because we'll come over here to Genko RV, or RV or whatever the name is right here. And it says generative AI in front of my myth and using it as background of the artists of Hololive. Such disrespectful. And it turns out that the girls' backgrounds were all made using AI. And the company that was putting this on is the one that decided to do this, not HoloCorp, from my understanding. It was not Cover Corp or anybody like that. This was a group that was helping host this event. They're the people that decided to put the, well, AI images behind the girls. And you can see other examples of that. Yeah, this stuff here is AI. This isn't even kanji. This is all just junk that's being thrown on there. And I've come out multiple times and said that I don't have a problem with AI in general. I'm actually perfectly fine with AI. I have a problem, though, when it's a very expensive and very lucrative company, even though Hololive and Cover Corp have had a bad time. But if you're a lucrative company that does art stuff like this, you should probably have a decent background. Again, though, this was not Cover Corp that did this. This was somebody else. But I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done this. This is bad. This is awful. This is not a good thing. And this is disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the girls. It's disrespectful to Cover Corp. It's disrespectful to all of them because they're not pro AI art. They're not. It's actually really disrespectful to them. And I would not be okay with this either. And we have Kiara right here, who we have just quick clip of her talking about it. And I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of agree with her on this one.
I think all in all it was a great concert, very big success. I think big improvements were made. I will address one thing that was an issue on day one. The talents were not aware of this until afterwards, and I think they will put out some kind of statement. Yeah, but the AI was well, of course we're all all the talents are, of course, not supportive of it. We're all against it. Yeah.
I will say I have not seen any of the other talents put out a statement, and I haven't really seen Cover Corp put out a statement yet either. Like, even if I look this up real quick, like Hololive English, I have been following it. I don't see them putting out anything on the AI. I haven't seen any of the girls make a statement on AI. That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. That's just me saying I have not seen any statements on anything about like the AI usage or anything like that. Granted, I could easily have just missed it, so I am being very careful with how I say this and what I'm saying here. Easily could have just like missed it and just not noticed it. Very easy, but we have at least Kiara here coming out here and talking about it. And Kiara has been very vocal about not being pro AI, actually. I'll finish this, but I do know I saw a Kiara tweet a little while ago where she was not pro AI in the slightest.
That's unfortunate, especially because I think it happened last year too, if I remember correctly. And we criticized that, of course, but, well, it's a... different people in charge this time who didn't even know about the incident last year, and the people in charge, they let me just say that they didn't purposefully do it either, but, well, you know, because our company also has a stance against AI, you know, but I will leave that, you know, explanation or statement to them. I think they're planning to put something out, but I saw how upset the fans were, especially because it was during the Myth song, and you guys were saying, like, that's not respectful towards Myth, and yeah, it sucks, but let's focus on the good things, which was Myth performing. I really would prefer there not being AI, of course, but I hope we can move on. I think we already did, because day 2 was amazing and nobody thought about AI anymore. But I'd rather have people speak out happily and positively about the Myth performance and the concert in general, because that's where the focus was supposed to be on. Actually, now it's my fault because I brought it back up again. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see what was gonna be in the background. I didn't see it until after.
You would think, and I'm sorry, I have also been trying to skim through to find a tweet that I know I saw her put out, but I never bookmarked it and I never saved it. You would think, because the company worked with, like, this is a new company, this isn't the same company that Cover Corp was working with, this is a different group altogether. You would think that they would have come out and said, hey, we don't want to be using AI at all. We oppose AI. You would think they would do that. So hearing that they didn't do that, I am going to give some push on to Cover Corp. You should have made dotted your I's and crossed your T's there. You should have made sure that they weren't going to use AI whatsoever. Like, the fact that you allowed that to go by and you didn't tell them about that, hey, that's on you. I am also going to say, I'm not against AI art. I'm not against it. I view it more as a tool in the grand scheme of things. But when you are a, well, larger company like Cover Corp, or if you're working with a company like Cover Corp, yeah, I wouldn't want you to be using AI to actually produce those objects. I wouldn't want you to be producing the backgrounds utilizing that. And again, I view that as, like, you have the capability to create something amazing. You have the capability to create beautiful, beautiful art there, and all I see you doing there is basically cheapening it, and you're not actually producing anything of actual value there. Like, when I look at AI art, I view it as a tool for entry-level people to just start trying something, and I don't really view it further than that. I'm not even, like, super against it, but when you're a super mega company doing it, I start actually having issues there, because it is cheapening it. It is taking away like your capabilities, and it makes me think that you're trying to go the easy route to put out slop instead of actually trying to put in like a high quality product. And again, this isn't fully on Cover Corp. This is more so on the people that Cover Corp was working with. But I do have to lay some blame at Cover Corp. You guys should have dotted your I's and crossed your T's and made sure that none of that was going to be there. If you have a stance that your company is against AI, don't be using it at all. Don't have it anywhere near it. And again, I'm trying to find this tweet, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I know Kiara's not pro AI at all. And there was a tweet that I am struggling to find right now where she openly comes out and basically says, if you're using AI art and you think you created something, you're effing retarded. That's a abbreviated version of what she actually said. But I mean, I don't fully I disagree with her, but at the same time, I see where she's coming from in the grand scheme of things. This is a mild controversy altogether. It does suck, but what you gonna do?